Hello, my dear student. How are you all? I think everyone are fine there. So, student, welcome back to our English class. This is your Prasad Jerli sir, a new English teacher for the remaining academic year. So, student, today we are going to begin with unit number 2, which is art and sculpture. Yes, what it is? It is art and sculpture. You can see, student, unit number 2, art and sculpture. So, student, in the previous videos, okay, which were taught by the ma'am and which was completed by me, the unit number 1, okay, in these videos what you have seen, it is all about the care and concern, it is all about related to this, yes or no. So here the art and sculpture is a new topic, okay, in this unit. Here you are going to learn about the art and sculpture. So student, what do you mean by the art and sculpture? Art means drawing, painting, making creative thing is called art. What do you mean by sculpture? A piece of a master person, a person who is well revised, well practiced in drawing, painting, okay, in all these kind of creativity and the creative things, then his work can be well said sculpture. Okay, this is one of the art, this is one of the imagination of the creativeness. So what here you can see there in the picture, it is a beer. So it is made up of, okay, some iron nails, some iron materials, even the materials of the machines. See how they have designed it in a such a better manner, and it is kept somewhere in the park. So it is one of the art and sculpture. This is what we are going to learn in this unit. So student, let's quickly begin with the first lesson of section A. The art and sculpture is the model millionaire. What it is? The model millionaire. So student, let's discuss something about in Hindi language. तो बच्चों, हम कहाँ पर थे? हम आर्ट एंड स्कल्पचर से शुरुआत करने वाले हैं. आर्ट का मतलब कोई चित्र और स्कल्पचर का मतलब कुछ अद्भुत चित्र बनाना, उसे हम स्कल्पचर कहते हैं. ठीक है. और ये जो आपको भालू दिख रहा है ना, यह भालू मशीनों के पुर्जों से बना हुआ है, और यह भालू एक तरह का आर्ट और स्कल्पचर है. समझ में आया? और इस पूरे यूनिट में हम आर्ट, स्कल्पचर, ड्राइंग, पेंटिंग के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. ओके, विद द हेल्प ऑफ द लेसन्स, ये दिए गए चैप्टर और लेसन के जरिए. तो बच्चों, इस यूनिट में आपका पहला लेसन है द मॉडल मिलेनियरी. द मॉडल मिलेनियरी विच इज रिटन बाय, किसने लिखा है? ऑस्कर वाइल्डी. ऑस्कर वाइल्डी. ऑल राइट. सो स्टूडेंट, लेट्स बिगिन विद द फर्स्ट स्लाइड ऑफ द लेसन. और बच्चों, हम इस वीडियो में फर्स्ट लेसन की समरी पढ़ेंगे. वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न द समरी ऑफ द फर्स्ट लेसन. अंडरस्टूड? सो लेट्स बिगिन विद द फर्स्ट स्लाइड. The first lesson of the unit number 2, which is the model millionaire. Okay, and here we are going to discuss the characters. So student, there are many characters in the lesson number 1 of the unit number 2. So let's discuss about these characters. So first one is Hoogie. Hoogie is a hero of the lesson. Who is he? He is a hero of the lesson and his name is Hoogie. The second character, Laura. Who is she? The daughter of retired colonel. So colonel are the very strict. After all, they are army personals. So Laura is a daughter of army personnel, a colonel. Then Alan Trevor. Alan Trevor, who is he? A famous painter. The name of the famous painter is Alan Trevor. Okay. Then the fourth character, yes, the fourth character is Baron Hausberg. Who is he? Baron Hausberg, one of the richest man in Europe. So he is a millionaire person. Okay, the person who is too richest, he is called millionaire person. One of the richest man in Europe is called Baron Hausberg. All right. So these are the four characters: Hoogie, Laura, Alan Trevor, and Baron Hausberg. Okay, these are the four characters in the lesson, the model Millionaire. Okay, so these are all characters here. So let's discuss what is there in the lesson in a such a short summary. Who is he? Okay, Hoogie is a person. He is a handsome, good-looking young man, and he is a kind-hearted, and his character is honest, and he don't have any profession in the lesson. So, and he wishes to marry Laura. So, student, what we have learned from the Hoogie? The characters of the Hoogie is handsome, good-looking young man, kind-hearted, honest. He don't have any profession, and he wishes to marry Laura. Laura is a daughter of army personnel. So without any job, without anything where he is working at all, so how could he is going to marry a girl? So if he want to marry a girl, he needs something in his hand. Yes or no? Then who will get agreed to marry him? All right. So this is all about Hoogie. Let's discuss about Laura. Yes, Miss Laura. She is a Miss Laura. Everyone are standing behind her, okay, waiting for her proposal. So she is a Miss Laura. Okay, Miss Laura, let's look over her character. Okay, she is an obedient daughter. She is an obedient daughter. She acts to her father's wish. Okay, she acts to her father's wish, and she wishes to marry Hoogie. Even she is also wishes to marry Hoogie. Hoogie and Laura both are best friends, and they both want to marry each other. Understood, student? So here, if I speak about the Laura, she is an obedient, a decent, a intelligent, a talented, okay, a obeying girl, okay, of her father, who is a colonel. Understood, student? This is what we have learned from Laura. Let's discuss about her father. Retired colonel. Okay, who is he? He is a retired colonel. You can see there in the portrait. Okay, the father of Miss Laura. So he is very strict. So student, your father is strict? Yes or no? Yes, everyone fathers are strict, but some of them not. But their mother is strict. Okay, so fathers are usually very strict. Okay, and he likes Hoogie too much because she is the only one daughter. Then here he used to demand money. So he is demanding a money from whom? This is what we are going to learn in coming slide. Then he cares daughter's future. So he is a well planned person. After all, he is an army man, okay, who looks about their future, past, present, and they are very disciplined person in their life. So that's why he cares daughter's future. So he wants that my daughter's future should be bright and happy. So this is what he expects from his daughter's future. Understood? So these all are the characters of, okay, retired colonel, the father of Laura. Understood? Yes. Now let's discuss about Alan Trevor. Who is he? Alan Trevor. Okay, so he is a famous painter of Holland Park. So Alan Trevor is a famous painter of Holland Park. So the best friend of Hoogie and Baron Hausberg. So Alan Trevor is a famous painter. Where is he? You can see here in the portrait. See the man who having a brush in his hand. He is a Alan Trevor. So he is a famous painter. Where it is? He is in Holland Park, somewhere in foreign. Okay, then his best friend of Hoogie and Baron Hausberg. So he is a best friend of Hoogie, what we have discussed in the beginning, and Baron Hausberg. Who is the Baron Hausberg? We will discuss, okay, in the coming slide. Now what he do? He makes art of a beggar model. So he used to make the art of a poor person. So the poor person is standing in front of him, and he is taking the paint, or he is making the picture or a paint over the card sheet of this poor person, and the one person is watching towards him, and the same picture you can see there in the book which is given. Okay, so these all are the characters of Alan Trevor. Characters of Alan Trevor. Okay, so let's go to another slide. So student, now comes Baron Hausberg. Okay, who is he? Baron Hausberg. So he is one of the richest man in Europe, and Baron Hausberg is a best friend of Alan Trevor. okay, who is a painter, and he used to draw the painting of poor peoples. So one of the richest man in Europe is Baron Hausberg. So he is generous and he loves modeling. Okay, he is a generic kind of person. Okay, a very simple, a very rationalized kind of person. He gives more importance to the feeling than money. So he gives more importance to the feeling than money. If he feels good, then he is going to spend too much of money on anything. So he is one of the richest person in Europe. And what his name? Baron Hausberg. Understood, student? This is what we have learned about the character of Baron Hausberg, who is a friend of, okay, Treven, a good and a famous painter of Holland Park. Okay, so let's discuss about another picture where Hugi, the main hero of the lesson. So Hugi had no skill of earning money. So student, Hugi एक ऐसा व्यक्ति है, उसे पैसा कमाने का तरीका ही नहीं पता. उसने अपने ज़िंदगी में कभी भी पैसे कमाए नहीं हैं. उसने ना कोई काम किया, ना कोई पैसा कमाया. So he is a very lazy and a simple person who don't know how to work and how to earn money. Okay, understood? This Hugi wants to marry. He wished to marry Laura. So he wants to marry Laura, and Laura don't do anything without his father's choice. Okay, a retired colonel. And but Laura likes Hugi. Hugi likes Laura, and the retired colonel asks too much of money from whom? From Hugi. So there is a big wall of money in between them if they want to marry, okay, each other. Understood, student? This is what we have learned. Okay, and he wants to marry Laura, but Laura's fathers demanded how many? 10,000 pounds to marry Laura. So the Laura father, so his father is a colonel, a retired person, but he is demanding the money. How much? 10,000 pounds to marry Laura. Okay, to whom he is demanding? From Hugi. Could Hugi able to give those 10,000 pounds to his father and marry Laura? I don't think so, or it may happen in the story. This is what we are going to discuss later. So what he demanded? He demanded money, okay, from Hugi if he wants to marry Laura. Okay, and the Laura is a beloved daughter of her father. So Hugi went to Holland Park to see his friend Alan Trevor and saw a beggar model Baron Hausberg. And what he seen? He saw a beggar model. Okay, Baron Hausberg. Fine. So this person, Hugi, went to meet his friend, and his friend is who? Alan Trevor, who is a famous painter in Holland Park. And what he saw? He saw a beggar model. So he is watching a beggar was standing in front of the painting, and here the Alan Trevor is drawing the painting of this beggar, and here and saw a beggar model, Baron Hausberg. Baron Hausberg is the richest person, okay, in the Europe. Understood? He took pity on the beggar model and offered him a surgeon. Then what happens here? The Baron Hausberg came to the studio where the Alan Trevor is painting a beggar model. Then what he did? He given some money to the Alan Trevor because he showed some interest over the painting. Okay, over the beggar model. Beggar means poor. Okay, poor of the poorest of the poor. So poorest of the poor can be well said here, beggar, okay, model. So here the Trevor is drawing a beggar model who was standing in front of the poster. Okay, then what happens? The Hugi who went to the studio, he seen the model there. Fine, and that richest of the richest person of the Europe, okay, he is wearing some poorest cloth, and he is telling to the Trevor, just draw it my picture over the poster because I want to give my appearance to you. But now what happened? Here he recalled that later he realized the beggar's true identity is Baron Hausberg. So who is the Baron Hausberg? The beggar who was standing in front of the poster, and the Trevor is drawing his picture over the poster. So he got the true identity. Who? Hugi. Hugi got the true identity. And who was the beggar? Beggar is the model millionaire, the richest person in the Europe. So the richest of the richest person can be called here the millionaire persons. Understood, student? The beggar model baron sent a check of how much? 10,000 pounds to Hugi as a wedding gift. Then what happens? Baron Hausberg listen each and everything what is happening with Hugi, and in between Laura, and who is demanding the money. So here then what happened? This beggar, okay, given the 10,000 pounds to Hugi as a wedding gift. Now Hugi and Laura got married with each another because of this beggar. Okay, the Hugi who considered beggar, okay, who considered beggar, that and that beggar is a person. He is a person, the richest person in the Europe. Understood, student? Then paragraph here. So the paragraph says Hugi was the hero of the story. He was good at all aspects except making money. The retired colonel demanded 10,000 pounds. Retired colonel means the father of Laura, to marry his daughter Laura. This made him upset. He went to Holland Park to meet his best friend Alan Trevor. The painter is Alan Trevor. His attention was focused towards a beggar in that studio. So Hugi's attention focused towards the beggar. He took pity and offered a suggestion. Okay, so he found that this painting is interesting. So he given some money to the Trevor. By seeing this, that someone given something, okay, interest towards that painting, even the Baron Hausberg is himself who is wearing the poor's cloth. Then what he did, okay, the more valuable coin which he had in his pocket. So the more valuable coin, okay, he had who? Hugi. Then the generosity never failed to touch the heart of the beggar model. So the beggar is a person who is the richest person of the Europe. And I told you the characters of the beggar, the characters of the, okay, Baron Hausberg, that he gives more value to feelings, not money. So the feeling touched to the heart of the Baron Hausberg, that someone paid attention towards that poor beggar. Then what he did, he knew the history of Hugi. He knew about the history of Hugi through Alan Trevor. The millionaire had sent an envelope containing a check for 10,000 pounds to whom? To Hugi. By this way, where the feeling given more importance than money. So by this way, we can understand how the beggar saved the life of Hugi and Laura, and the father of Laura got 10,000 rupees. So student, this is what we have discussed in the short summary of the lesson, the model Millionaire. So in the coming video, we are going to discuss each and every paragraph very briefly with a better meaning. So student, for the time being, take care, make a proper notes of each and everything, and have a nice day.